What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Last time I did a weird intro, some guy had top comment, was like anyone else not coming back after that intro. So cheers for the time that you spent here, bro, appreciate that. Welcome bros, hit a thumbs up on the video, I'd much appreciate it. Today we've got the draft games, 4 games, because I made it to the final. Did I win the draft? Obviously. Just going to get straight into the comments, my dudes. First comment is from Val. Says, always selling the hype, Nepo. Talking about last episode where I was explaining my Sergio Aguero Player of the Month investments. I totally agree. And if I actually sold them now, I worked out, if I sold all of my investments now, I'd probably make somewhere around the 300,000 coin mark. 100k immediately of that is just from Aguero himself. But I want the Aguero. I don't know if I explained it properly in detail in the last video, but he's also likely to get February Player of the Month as well. But a 95 Player of the Month Aguero that will always get a hard link to my 96 Team of the Year De Bruyne are 2 players I could just see in the rest of my team for the rest of the game. And I'm happy to do him. I'm happy to go and do an SBC. You know, we've debated this for so much over the last few weeks. The idea between having fun but being efficient, and last year we had too much fun. We did every SBC and it ended up costing us dearly. This year we've been too efficient, and other than Team of the Year, let's asterisk the Team of the Year, but this year we've been too efficient and we haven't had enough fun with the SBCs. So doing the Aguero I think is a good mix. You know, it's a great card, it's an end game card. Even if he gets a 96 card or a 97 card or a 98 Team of the Season card, the 95 Player of the Month Aguero will be an end game card. And who knows, if he does win February Player of the Month as well and gets a 96 Player of the Month, if they say, you know, might be something where it's like, you know, requires a special Aguero card to get it, I'll have the 95 that I can put in and get the 96 for super cheap. Potentially of course. Yes, always selling the hype, of course. Hen//Denkeys says, Yo Net, first of all, I've enjoyed the videos a lot recently. Keep it up. Why don't icons link with every manager as they do with every player? Do you think this should be added into the game? Yeah, why not? You make perfect sense. You know, icons link with everyone on the field. They should link with everyone off the field. Literally makes perfect sense. Adam says, where is the FIFA Mobile Road to Glory? That will be back either late tonight or tomorrow. I'm grinding hard on the FIFA Mobile Road to Glory. I've got some clips recorded, some stuff to show you. I'm working hard on the Carnival event, and so I'm not doing much outside of that, which is why there's no videos. I'm literally just watching ads, grinding the Carnival event, waiting for my stamina to build up, grinding the Carnival event. I've nearly got Jung, and I've nearly got Hordegay. So tomorrow's video will probably be me unlocking both Jung and Hordegay. But EA are changing the way the Carnival event is being run, so I should be able to, or I will be able to get Torres as a free-to-play account as well. So I'm super happy about that. Next comment is from Maximus Lusor. Says, get Petit, absolutely beast, and you can get him for around 400 to 500k if you give up Rui Costa. He will give you a rock-solid defense. And yeah, I'm going to do it. I absolutely don't believe that Prime Icons are value for money. I think it would be smarter to buy the icon that you wanted to do the SBC of and then sell it when you're done. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take a look at Petit. I'm going to build those cheap teams, complete those, submit those, turn those in. And then over a course of weeks, we're going to work on the lower rated teams. The other teams like the 83. Let me get Footbin up real quick. Let me get Footbin. We're going to work on the SBCs over time. Not long time either, but over a period of maybe 2 to 4 weeks. So Petit is, according to Footbin, 1 million coins. The half of that is literally Petit an icon, giving up an icon. So we'll get a 100k pack back for that. And of course that will complete the most expensive section of it. Then you've got the Monaco SBC that's 15k, the Barcelona that's 13k. You know, with players we've already got, and maybe with sniping a few players, we could probably do those for 10k each. The Premier League, which is 20k, you could probably do that for 15k. Then the 84, 85, 86 and 87 rated squad, we have plenty of players already. The red cards, some SBC cards that we never use that we could trade in for that. But the 84 rated squad is only a 37k squad, and then it goes a bit more expensive. 100k for the 85, 173 for the 86 and 275 for the 87. So we'll work on those ones. Just buying players when the market changes super cheap. Like for example, when Lunar New Year comes, like packs get opened crazily, player price is going to go down. We'll go and invest in a few important players that we need for it right then. So yeah, and again, although I don't necessarily believe completing the petite SBC will be necessary for me. I don't think it'll be valuable. I don't think it'll be valued for money. I would like petite in my team as my other CDM, and it would just be a bit different and a bit fun, you know. I look at Nick's account, and Nick's just got so much more for so many different reasons. He puts a lot more time into his account, and he's been a lot smarter with his investments and the way he manages his coins. I just hold my hands up and say I've mismanaged that there so far this year. Lots of time in the year to go though, guys. You know, it's not a big problem. But what Nick has is he has prime icon Ronaldinho, prime icon Ferdinand. He has another prime icon as well. I can't remember. I think he's got 3 untradeable prime icons, and that's incredible, and good ones at that. So yeah, I want to get on that level as well, you know, and start spending coins wisely to get some prime icons done, or at least half done, so that we're, you know, on an off chance that we pack something good, we might be like, all right, let's spend 300-400k, get this completed, and boom, another big prime icon in the team. So we'll do that. And then the last comment, guys, it's from Hassan Ali. He says, Nep, why don't you use a 4-3-3 holding? Honestly, it's one of the best formations in the game, and you say you can see too many goals. This formation will help you. Love the vids. I appreciate the kind words, dude, and I appreciate the concern. I've explained it before, but for those that don't know, like, for example, you yourself, Hassan, and the people that thumbed up this comment, it's not formation that's the issue. I've used 4-2-3-1, which is a super defensive formation. I've used 5 at the back. I've used, you know, the 4-4-2 defensive, the 4-4-2. I've used the 4-2-2-2. I've used every formation, essentially. I've used so many. And what it always comes down to is that a formation isn't going to save me from myself. There is no formation in this game that is going to stop me from using second man press, or from lunging into tackles when I don't need to lunge, or for panic defending. There's no formation in the game that can counterbalance that, because it's my mistakes. I could use a 8 at the back, 1 centre mid, 1 striker formation, and I'll still concede goals because I'm the problem. Over the last week or so, I've really been working hard to not master more mechanics, but to add more game mechanics into my gameplay. And you see that a lot here. I'm using the drag back, push forward a lot more. I'm using that goalkeeper punt out a lot more. I'm being a lot more intelligent with the way I build up my play and how I create my goals. And generally speaking, I'm trying to defend a lot better by not panicking. And if somebody scores a goal, let them score the goal. You know, I'm trying to let my, you know, the biggest complaint in FIFA for a lot of people is that the AI is just too strong defensively. You know, oh, I lost to this really terrible player because the AI just defended for him. So I'm trying to allow the AI to defend for me. Now, it's costing me some goals whilst I try and figure out exactly how it works. But I'm trying to figure out exactly how it works. So I'm just trying to up my game. And I feel like over the last week, I've actually become a better player because I've been able to focus on the gameplay, because I wasn't focusing on burning through 40 games of FUT Champs in an unhappy mood with, like, you know, mad anxiety and so on and so forth. So, you know, we got through 25 games this weekend league. I'll try and get through another 25 to 30 games this coming weekend league, but I'm not going to force them again. I'm just going to play and try and play my best FIFA and try and come out of every game with just under the knowledge that, hey, I did good, and I did, you know, if my best wasn't good enough, I'll work on it and come back again stronger afterwards. Anyway, guys, we won the draft. Very comfortable victory. This is the end of the gameplay. We're going to go and open those packs and rewards and a little bit more discussion, so I will be right back. So, guys, how about that? We won the draft. We got a rage quit in every single round, which is fantastic. Sure, it was the 89th minute in the first round and like the 85th minute in the final. Still counts. 4 consecutive rage quits in this draft. The semi-final and the final were exceptionally laggy, specifically the semi-final, so I was super happy to manage to grind out a victory in that game. This team was great. A little slow down this side here. You know, Savic, Fellaini and David Silva not the fastest. Kyle Walker made up for a lack of pace, fortunately. And Dean down the left-hand side, or Digne, apologies if I pronounced that wrong, down the left-hand side. But generally speaking, his team just played very, very well. There was no standout player, in my personal opinion. There was no one guy that I was like, wow, this dude just blew it away for me. It was just a really solid unit. And sometimes I think that's better than having a standout player that just does all the work. You know, I felt like we just played some good football, some good FIFA. We got ourselves another win. That's now my 30th win in 58 drafts. And that's including about 12 to 14 finals that I didn't win in. At least. Maybe a few more. I don't know. But I'm really, really happy with how my draft is going right now, which is why I'm more than happy to put more time into the draft and less time into the weekend league. Because, well, let's take this as an example, because this is just a random draft. This is just a one-off draft. We get a good result, 5-1, 2-0, 4-1, 6-2, which is obviously fantastic. What do we get back as our reward? We get the worst prize you can possibly get with the 2 rare gold packs and a premium gold pack. So we made probably about 3,000 coins back off of match coins. We're looking for about 12k just to get our coins back, let alone make any profit off of that. And in the premium gold pack, we don't even get a rare gold player. We get an 84 rated player though, so that's not so bad. Hey, that would have been a board if it was a shiny card. That's alright, that is. Let's have a look at how much Bruno currently goes for. Woo, 3.5k, that's nice. We'll list them up for 4k. I think there was a few like... Yeah, I think 4k is a good amount to get rid of him for. So that puts us on 7,000 coins returned. We'll say 7.5k with that, and then another 1.5k between those two, which is a little bit under, but that accounts for some tax then. So that puts us to 9,000 coins back. So we're only looking for 6,000 coins now. Centre mid to Cam, about 500 coins. That leaves us needing about 5,500 coins just to make some profit. We've got Masoro here going for about 500 coins, so that leaves us needing 5,000 coins, and no matter what this guy's worth, we'll just call it 5,000 coins needed. So he's only 200 coins anyway. But let's say we need 5,000 coins from these last 2 packs to get our money back, and then how much profit do we make on top of that? So we're pretty much banked on, guaranteed for profit so far. We don't get a board out of this pack. Of course, we're guaranteed 3 shiny players. It's going to be NepentheZ, whatever that guy's name is. So we're needing, like I say, about 5,500 coins. We'll say, we get a free pack. Just don't be a contracts pack. Let's say 500 coins for that. Leaves us needing 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. We won't count the injuries card or the 2 manager leagues. So that's 3,000 coins needed. Then we'll get ourselves another 1,500 there. That's 2,500 coins needed. No, 1,500 coins needed. So we're about 1.5k, give or take, 1.5k away from making profit. That free gold pack is going to pretty much give us that profit. So whatever we get out of the rare gold pack left is going to be, we get a gold card, a shiny gold out of this, but not out of, come on EA. Yeah, whatever we get out of this, who's that going to be? Is that Paulinho? Oh wow, Rafinha, sorry, not Paulinho, Rafinha, the transferred Rafinha coming in there. I don't think he's worth all that much. We'll take a quick look anyway. No, he's not. So like 1,000, maybe 2,000, maybe. Yeah, there's maybe like 3,500 more coins out of this pack. So we made profit, depending on what, we made like 2 to 5k, depending on what we get out of this pack. If it's something exceptional, more than 2 to 5k. If it's nothing exceptional, give or take, depending on how the market works, about 2 to 5k. We do get a boards player, which is a good start. It is Dutch striker Bas Dost. Of course it's going to be Bas Dost. 83 rated Dost comes into the club. So another nice little addition there to the club. We get Mario Götze and Emre Can and another free pack. And Jurgen Klopp, who back when I used to trade with him was worth about 2k. Okay, he's worth about 700 coins now, but that's still a nice little addition there. Emre Can, I'm not quite sure on the value of. 2.5k, that's nice. Tell you what, dudes, we made some alright coins here. Mario Götze we'll take a look at here too. We probably made at least 10,000 coins profit after all said and done. You know, it's going to take me some time to get through and sell everything, but we've definitely made about 10,000 coins profit. We get another gold pack. That's fantastic. We'll send Orozco up to the trade pile. We'll discard that there, and then we'll go into another gold pack. So 2 free gold packs in those 2 rare gold packs. I can't complain at that. We get another shiny gold player out of the gold pack again. So the premium gold pack was the worst one. And it's going to be Pereira from Watford. So again, not the worst player. A decent card. We'll get like 1,000, maybe 1,200 coins for him. We get a Bundesliga German guy and then Benzia as well. If it was a Spanish Bundesliga player, I'd be so much happier. 500 coins on him. I mean, we don't get much out of this. But yeah, we probably made around 10,000 coins here today profit. For just 4 games, 4 easy games work. Now, is that worth the 10,000 coins? 2,500 coins a game? 40 games of Foot Champs at 2,500 coins a game would be about 100,000 coins profit. So ultimately, at this point in time, no, it probably wasn't. But we'll see how we go over the next drafts. You know, I'll go back and watch the footage back here as well and have a look at what we've got out of those packs and where we can start moving those into some SBCs and start pushing on some SBCs. Or maybe because we made about 10,000 coins profit, I'll spend 10,000 coins on an SBC. Whatever one's 10k, we'll go and do it for 10k. Maybe that would be a bit more of a fair way to do it. I sold Batshuayi there, guys, for 79,500, and then lots of bronze packs, bronze players from either in my club, the Villa and Fulham guys going for a fair bit now because of the SBC. Some of the Polish league guys going, sort of Snodgrass for 2,800. A couple of pace cards selling there, 150 as well. I'm going to actually sell all of my pace cards. I have a lot of them. A few more things here. I was looking, like, I sold a couple of fitness cards, a couple of healing cards, some kits and badges, some Juventus player in there. You'll see just a good mix of stuff in here. Because like I said in yesterday's video, it's time now to start gutting the club out. 700 coins for the anchor card there. I was just testing how much they sell for, as I say. We sold Klopp, we sold Chan. A lot of stuff didn't sell. Let's go and have a look at what didn't sell. I've got a few Bakayokos that I was testing something out with. A few kits and badges there that didn't sell as well. This guy, no gone. This guy, no gone. There was a 300 coin bid on him, which is why I listed him at that. The Barca badge didn't sell. Doesn't hurt to relist it. The England kit will list one more time. See, there's one anchor card that didn't sell for 700. The Man United kit didn't sell for 700. Something just sold right there though. The Man United badge didn't sell for 400. The PSG kit's there as well. You can see I bought that kit for 650, so I would hope to get some coins back from that. And it's just time. It's time to be smart. You know, it's time to be smart with the coins that we've got and clear the club out to start giving ourselves a good base. Because what I want to do is just really focus on either hype investing and kind of like trading. What are we looking at here for these? 1,000 coins? Yeah, about 1,000. Yeah, really hype investing and trading like ones to watches and sorry, I lost my train of thought there. And Path to Glory players when they're playing. You know, maybe looking at some trends of how they perform. Even if they don't perform, how much do they go up in a certain period of time? You know, like looking at someone 3 days before they play compared to a day before they play, and just using a big fund, you know, like 500,000, 600,000 coins to kind of take that in. So what I mean by that is, like, you know, literally just going and buying. For example, today I was looking at Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain as one of the cards. Let's list him up for 1,700 and see if he sells. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So the Ox's Path to Glory card is currently sat at about 50,000 coins, but on February the 8th, 5 days ago, he was at 46,000 coins. Now, of course, that would only be 1,500 coins per card profit for every card that I bought. It's not necessarily worth it. But Liverpool don't play until tomorrow, and they play against Porto. So how much does his card go up by, and how long does it stay there for? And then, of course, if he performs, how much will he go? And then when does he go back down in price? So I'm not necessarily going to look at buying players immediately. What I'm first going to do is probably pick 10, 15, maybe even as many as 20 players and just start tracking them on a spreadsheet. Start tracking their prices at midday and at midnight. Start tracking their prices at... How much is this dude going for? Yeah, this will be alright. Yeah, start tracking their prices 5 days before a game and 1 day before a game. Start tracking their prices just before a game and just after a game. Like, really start doing some, you know, putting some good work in to figure out some patterns and trends so that we can take a nice, you know, 500,000-600,000 coin baseline and try and turn it into a 500,000 coin profit margin every week. And then, of course, once we get to 1 million coins, we can turn that profit margin a little bit higher. Once we get to 1.5 million coins, we can turn that profit margin a little bit higher and start working like that. Just trading price, basically like price fluctuations, trading the way the market trends rather than trying to invest in one particular player. And although, don't get me wrong, I've not put much time and thought into the market this year. Although I'm relatively a noob in that manner, I'm relatively a noob because of the fact that I haven't really put much effort into it. So I feel like if I apply myself, if I actually follow the trends of the market, get a spreadsheets out, follow some fun trends of some fun cards, we could end up making some good profit with little to no effort. And maybe we take some losses, maybe we don't. We'll have to wait and see. How long have we been going here for now? Already 11 minutes whilst cleaning this up. Let's go and have a look what sold as well. So some items did sell, 5 more items. That Bruno sold for 4k, which is fantastic. I'm really happy with that draft and what we made out of that. You know, to make profit out of draft anyway is great. I enjoy the draft. The only thing I wish from the draft is that they would give you the ability to track your stats, player stats, and more draft stats. Ultimately, you know, I would love to. I know they give us some things. Like when we look at the draft record, you know, look at my draft record here, 58 entries and 30 wins. I personally think that's phenomenal. I'm sure a lot of you guys have better records than that. But to only have, you know, 28 losses and 171 wins, that's a great return. That's a really good return. My pass accuracy and possession is good. The amount of goals I score is good. I just concede way too many goals. But I would love to see, of those 58 entries, how many times did I lose in the first round? How many times did I lose in the second round? How many times did I lose in the third round? How many times did I lose in the final? I would love to see what is the player that I've used the most games, the most goals, the most assists. I'd love to see the player that I won the most drafts with. For example, if I've won 30 drafts, imagine I had Ronaldo in 28 of those. I'd be like, okay, Ronaldo's a good player for me, obviously works. But imagine you just got some random one where you're like, oh my God, like 21 of my 30 wins, I had DeMarcos in my team. So all of a sudden, you're like, when you see DeMarcos, you might be like, whoa, let me pick this guy because he's got a good success rate for me in draft. You know, I'd love to just see more things like that. I'd love to see my biggest win, my biggest loss, most goals scored in a draft, most goals conceded in a draft. Like, just more. I just want more. I just want more from EA. Anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.